Hi everybody, it's Dragonfire! Welcome back to Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Let's continue where we left off. I thought I could just skip past the line screen and then spawned. Mental note, don't start the starting screens. Oh boy. Probably should do that next time, because these loading screens take forever. So, let's continue. There we go. Now, if you look at it like this, it looks like it has eyes. So that, it looks like a face of a robot. That looks like one of those, I forget the name of the movie, but it was a movie with robots and that stuff in it. Now, where we left off, I was trying to drain the flood tanks. What the? Did I not succeed? I'll go back. There's something I forgot to do. No? Sluice 1 is activated. The water's still here. Well, it's even worse. So this place is open. Let's give me a jump scare. No jump scare yet? Not yet. Jump scare. Nope. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, it will happen. I could go down here. To my death. The water monster. The invisible water monster. That's the jump scare. That's fine, I suppose. I go across this, it's gonna break, ain't it? Let's see my options. Ew. Ooh, a note. Next to a dead pile of bones. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scaled. Sorry, scaled. I think. Scalded? I don't know. De-haired and scraped, ready for... Hold on. Sorry about the intermission. I had to take a brief fight with the Hungarians and I kicked them off my lawn. Anyways, fuck this note. I'm sure you've all had time to read it while I was gone. Don't need me to read it like an autistic person on drugs. I'm insulting myself. I'm self-aware. Alright, so I think that's what we go through here. The game is still awfully dark. I don't think that's something I can fix. I already put the brightness on my TV. But, I was listening to change the game. Oh, I just went back. What am I doing? Oh, there's a jump scare here, but I was too clumsy to get it. That won't happen again. I think this is what I need to interact with, but I don't see a valve of any sort. Oh, there it is. Come on. There's Sluice 2. Journal. That's done. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, while I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. Yes, and save my children once and for all. I must save my darlings because that is my only motivation. I think the decontamination station was this way. Oh no! Whoa. That's down a lot. Alright, so I can't go back that way. Fuck. I need to find a different way. Let's go this way. You can't hurt me up here. I'm really starting to think that those kids are just ghosts. Or apparitions of my consciousness. Are haunting me over a bad choice I made. Let's be honest. How in the world could I hear them from down here? How in the world did they get past that? When the water was still flooding it when I was in the... I mean, it's only logical that they're already dead and I'm just following ghosts. I mean, how else could they get here before I could? I'm just trying to be logical, man. Don't try and spoil anything. Whoa. Creepier than it did when it's flooded. Oh, there's one of the monsters. The piggy. Oh, another piggy. Oh! Now the piggy had a lamp. Poor piggy, he's gonna go wee 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 all the way home. What the fuck? They have roast beef? Are you kidding me? Where'd you go? What market did you go to get that stash? Nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have driven me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in the dark complex is a means of further descent. Your instincts drew you this far? Dude, you're following the voice of your dead kids. Instincts has nothing to do with this crap. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human. It's very childlike. And I will not think what I have seen of the chairs and the cages. I will not think of such monsters may be sculpted. Well, clearly you already thought of it because you wrote it down. And you are 100% crazy. Hopefully these monsters can't reach me. Okay. Okay. This is creepy. I don't want to open any of these doors. Hi, Piggy. What you doing? Oh, you're playing with blocks. At least he's falling over. It's so cute. Hopefully none of these piggies can get out. Hi! Oh, he doesn't like me. Oh. Where do I go? Can go this way, so if I don't regret it. Yeah, nice try, motherfucker. Aw. These are kind of cute once they're not trying to maul me. Does my friend on the phone know about these things? I should suspect so, given that he's known about this complex more than I do. Christ. Oh, crap. I'm in some sort of tube. Oh, and it's unstable. Okay. Go down. Ow. I'll be fine. Up. And you continue downward. Sway ladder. Things seem to be going very calmly now. That could change at any moment. That's the thing about horror games. Everything looks like it's safe. Boom! Jump scares, and then you're all in a panic, and then, you know, that's what sucks about horror games too, all the jump scares. Some people would say that jump scares make a horror game better. They're delusional. They are delusional. Build up to the scares is what makes the horror game better. Look at Dead Space. That game, it was phenomenal because it had build up. Bioshock even has build up. But more likely the first Dead Space and the first Bioshock. The sequels weren't all that good. Oh, hello. From tide to spine, and who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background, that barely formed and changeling, that almost lived and never missed. Changeling, that's not a word. I know you're trying to sound thematic or dramatic, but changeling is not a word. Don't make up words. As long as screws are so bullshit. I'm sorry about that brief. I'm really sorry about that intermission. I try not to make a habit of those. I suppose I'll just put a timestamp in the description if you want to skip through it.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Why steam? Why not just water? I mean, that would make everything cleaner, wouldn't it? Red lights are never good.
He's here! He's here!
I swear, those aren't my children. Those cannot be my children.
I said you'd come.
You know, one thing I don't understand is why there's only one voice? And whose voice is it? Is it Edwin or Enoch? And why do you never address these things in your notes, man? These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he clearly was rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. He clumsily efforts reduced by simply switching off all he could find. If I can relocate the controls, I may remedy that simply. Let's hope nothing happens. Oh, Christ. Come on, let's get through this.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I drag myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Are you talking about this? I have to get over there somehow. Christ. I swear, those kids cannot be alive. There's no way. Alright. Which way do I go? Do I just continue forward, or do I go left? What was that? Is that a jump scare? Well, it didn't work. It didn't scare me. You played yourself, fool. There's something here. Another valve. There we go. Things are running again. Perfect. Right? I think so. Oh, there's steam now. Hold on. There's steam. I suppose I can't go that way anymore. Maybe. They're just trying to jump scare over the pig mask. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I can't help but feel that I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. That's it? That's all you wrote? Jesus, man. I don't know, I just got this sinking suspicion that one of these is going to break. And I may have to outrun that water monster. Let's just hope I'm wrong. Fuck, I was it. Fuck. Which way? Up. Faster! Climb faster! I was right. That happened. I just hope it doesn't happen again. On the other side? I don't know. Here's the other pump. Alright. Oh, the gears are misplaced. I have to put this in one of these. There we go. I have to find the other gears. Alright. Glad you're changing things up a bit. Okay, that goes there. I think that's all I need. Although it looks like I need one more. Working? Yep. It's working. Now I can go here. Yeah, I can always go here because I don't know the store. Yeah, I can always go here. That doesn't look safe. Oh. I think I'm supposed to go down there, but I don't think I should. Let me just see. Is it safe? I don't know. Let me keep looking around here for... Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, Mandus. What? Hint when holding an object. Throw it where? Where do I throw it? Am I supposed to play basketball? Ah, I knocked down the ladder. Okay. That makes sense. I knew it was dangerous. I'm sure I'm taking that fall. Alright. I'll need to find some other way. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverless anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me, as the lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoning me to manhood. I did not need to know that. You did not need to address that you two had sex. Did you have kids? That was kind of obvious. Let's not take another tumble. There we go. Another decontamination station. There we are. Oh, I can't wait. That one. I've had to do this 3 times by now. Get all gassed up and ready to go. And gracias. Hello? What is this? Ah. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forehead, but he can't deviate. He is a man driven by love, only love. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Mandus? 'Cause I don't know, man. Seems like he's driven about more than just love. This place is looking more horrific, more and more the deeper I get. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweet-written. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we were pulled in Southampton, and we both wept. For it was every bit as much as discretion as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I sat upon the mantelplace, and we went into the house and gathered the servants to set a recrafting for them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. None of these notes are making any sense. It's almost as if they're just there because Amnesia is known for notes and whatnot. It's almost as if they're not necessary to understanding the story of this. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was melting. And as if blood frozen up from the ground were held to the sun and thawed and slept. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in 2 bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill for you. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this blood. I will come for you now, my darling boys. We get it. He loves his kids, but I think you're kind of going a bit too far, Chinese room. Yeah, I'm blaming them because frictional games had nothing to do with this game for the most part. No unauthorized person to enter to this place by order of the management. Well, I'm authorized, bitch. Fuck off.
And who came You set me upon a mantelpiece, and then we went into the house and gathered the servants and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then we went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls.
Hey, wait a minute, I just read down the note back there.
Alone.
How did you know that? What's going on?
For your children, Madness, to spare them the world you have created.
Me?
For us all.
I made this machine? Strange, man, this doesn't remember. Perhaps because of the amnesia. Whoa! This thing is bigger than I could have ever imagined. Holy Hannah! For Christ's sakes. How far under the earth are we? It's going so far down, it's almost as if we're at the core. Maybe not, because there's millions and millions of miles.
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
See, he doesn't remember, so he must have suffered amnesia, because otherwise, how would he forget that he made all of this? No one could forget that. Ah, it doesn't look that bad anymore. Okay.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition.
Suffering.
Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Ask those that are homeless to define your humanity. You sick fuck. The bastard's been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of his obstruction, and I will render this sabotage impotence once and for all. Okay. Don't know what that did. Hold on. There's another way to go. Well, let me see if everything's alright down there. I almost fell down there. Don't want to do that again. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna make a useless, risky jump. Oh, hello. There are things here. The pistons. They must be opened. Opened or closed? I will find out soon enough. Once I get back up there. I think it would be easier just to crouch here, but I don't care. I'm going back up anyways. I don't think I'll be going back down. Alright. Some of these places have light, that's good. Huh. Still need to do one. but I can't do one. Something's up. Let me go back down there. Something's not right. Does this lantern ever go out? Because I know lanterns back then weren't infinitely powered. Maybe they just decided that game mechanic was useless because, you know, no need. Here we go, 1. What exactly is the problem? I can't exactly move it. I don't understand the problem. Like, why won't the piston just go down? I know this isn't really a piston, but what else am I supposed to call it? I am stuck. Well, it could be contaminated for all I know. Maybe I'm supposed to take the pistons out or something? I don't know. What exactly am I supposed to do? Maybe I can find a piece of paper or something that can help me out with that. You? I don't think so. Ah, there we go. Just need another quick look. Alright, let's go back. See what changed. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride upon these cartways. I'm coming, my darlings. I've almost saved you. Things are really heating up now. Wait, what? Oh, I go up one of these ways. Left or right? Let's go right.
Quickly, the air is thin. The little voices tell no madness. They suffocate.
Don't tempt me, I'm almost there. The green one or the red one? Let's go with both.
Set them all free.
I feel like I'm about to do something very bad. But fuck it. Hey. What's going on? I was right. I knew it.
I knew it.
Traitor!
I breathe again. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Whoa, those aren't kids. Well, those aren't living anyways. Ah, did it just take out their hearts? I knew they were dead, but jeez. It's really beating a dead horse at this point. You can't come in. No one can come in. You must sleep in the god, bad piggy, dirty pig, stinking, filthy animal, you bad child, you filth. Mandus Saboteur. Oh, okay, so I was the saboteur. Ah. Sorry, I'm not anyone's daddy anymore.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Stone egg? You have the egg? How? I can't get through there. I could hardly move. This is very, very bad. Yeah, they're dead. Pig mask. Hi, a note. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, what he has become, tear himself down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cogwheels and clockwork to integrate machines to serve a function that upon reflection we might set a new task? Can a man defined by his actions, defined by that which he knows, which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn a new motion, and he may awake to the new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in its heart, as I reach my hands to expose the wires and ask myself, is redemption possible for a creature such as I? And if not, then surely I'd better die amongst the creation than live as a monster. More pig masks! They're everywhere! Can't do it well. How'd you write that while writing? Climbing. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I can't remember. I thought it would be better than just saying it twice. You know, doing that whole struggling to speak. Anyways, all I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from the orifice, torn agape into my open, I don't know, heart.
Where are they? Where are my children? Why do you ask, Magnus? You know the answer well enough.
Yeah, I know they're already dead. Find out the answer. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have been proven to be indisposable in the cleaning of the steam pumps. It appears that the matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source. Dear God! but drifts like dust through the air and lunges the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut down the pressure and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub and reconstitute it back away. Armed with just a shortened broom, and our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep the pressure down for a short period of time. They must be fast, so they risk being trapped and boiled by superheated vapors when they rush back to the system. We'll be sending one of their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling nest. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then I feed them to the pigs. Dear God, you are disgusting! I'm starting to think all these notes were written by Mandus. Crazy, I know, but can you blame him? Yeah. Yeah. Time to go back to breaking shit. Yeah. What do you have to say for that? Huh? I am not a piggy.
Sabotage you again.
You unholy bastard!
Yeah! You heard him. I was just getting him back because he betrayed me. Nobody betrays Dragonfire. Nobody. Unless they want to have a death wish. Oh, I'll keep going because I kinda, you know, need to do this because these videos, because that long interlude in between. Alright. Oh, teddy bear!
Will it hurt us?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut through the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Poor little Teddy. Fuck. I see you. I can't use my lantern. So many pig masks on the floor. Something creepy is going on. Glad there's no jump scare. Oh, fuck. This is not good. There's a spoon of medicine, Ice says. It is a silver spoon. What did you get born holding? Ever so painful for Mummy dear to, but grasp so hard it was in a little screaming red mist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. And then you eat worms and with your spoon a fact. This spoon was the same you gave to your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole and into the clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I ask? You and your little silver spoon, made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling little bit, what have I become? It seems the pressure is the system. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility. Something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsily attempt to sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. This is all purely normal. After all, I'm supposed to be shaking everything up. I'm the Senator once more. Did the phone just ring? I don't know. I don't care. Oh, I'm supposed to take the pipes. Some sort of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure will be catastrophic. Certainly enough force to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Madness, you cover old goat. I could feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand for this intolerable act. If this machine is my loom, I am the overman. What does that mean? I'm going to break shit. Piggies have come home to roost! What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I run? Where can I run? Oh no, I'm lost. Fuck. Oh, the ladder. Wherever I'm going, I hope it's safe. Never mind that now. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns. I probably shouldn't be reading this. Fuck. All about me, the thunder machinery blasts with of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear scaling. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my hole unless I can find a way out. Ow! I'm trying to be more sincere in my sabotage.
This is your doing, Landis. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my pigs. Kill them all.
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Well, how is he controlling pigs? Pigs are just useless animals. They don't have vital controls. Anything to save them. You profit, my Viscara. You make every escape forever. You slit the throat, bleed out the pig, and release the curdle. You set your species free. What's the point of reading the entire thing? I mean, it doesn't make any sense regardless. That doesn't sound good. How long is it? Christ. Okay, I am really tempted to end the video here, so I guess I should, because I'm starving. So again, sorry about that long interlude in between. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be sure to leave a timestamp in the description when to skip over. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I and the entire city is going to be on fire. Peace.